wellness revolution starts now.
Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Hotze, and welcome to today's program. There's a very important topic I want to address today, and that's the topic of diabetes. Diabetes is a condition of improper glucose or sugar metabolism in your body. Diabetes indicates that if you have diabetes, you have elevated blood sugar levels, and that can be very unhealthy and cause a host of health problems to numerous organs in the body. Can increase your risk of strokes, coronary artery disease, liver disorders, neurological problems. It can cause problems with the kidneys. It can cause visual problems, poor damage to the retinal arteries. It can cause vascular disease in your capillaries. It can lead to ulcerations. People sometimes even get ulcerations in their extremities, and they have to have their parts of their body amputated. It's a very serious disorder. About 35 million Americans are afflicted with diabetes. Of that, 90 or 95% have adult onset or type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is when a person's pancreas has been damaged by a virus or a chemical, and they don't make any insulin at all. And they don't metabolize sugar properly. This is the way the body works. Your pancreas makes insulin in proportion to the sugar in your bloodstream. And you get sugar from what you eat. It comes from raw sugar. It can come from fruit sugar, fructose. It can come from corn syrup and soft drinks and in desserts, or it can come from wheat or potatoes or rice or corn products. All the simple carbohydrates get converted to sugar. And as your sugar level goes up, your body is going to want to use sugar to create energy within the mitochondria of your cells. That's the power plants. And as you ingest sugar in your body, or simple carbs that get converted to sugar, your pancreas will then secrete insulin. Insulin then circulates in your blood and goes to the cells, and it's like a key that unlocks the door and allows the sugar to go into your cells and to be utilized to produce energy within your system so your body functions well. And when you have homeostasis, as you take in sugar, your pancreas secretes insulin and it drives the sugar into the cells. If you take in too many calories, too much sugar into your body, you're going to be raising your insulin level. And insulin will drive that excess sugar that you don't need to produce energy. It drives it into fat. That's what causes people to gain weight, is the insulin converts that sugar to fat. It also causes sugar to be stored in the form of glycogen within the liver. And if you eat a very high simple carb diet with a lot of calories, what eventually happens is as you raise the level of insulin, the insulin as it approaches the cells become resistant, and it's called insulin resistance, and therefore your sugar levels go up. This is type 2 diabetes, or we have historically known it as adult onset, and it really occurs when people are overweight. That's the most common cause of adult onset diabetes. And when you go to your conventional doctor, he may put you on metformin or glucophage or another drug trying to lower your sugar levels. He doesn't really address the underlying problem, which is the tremendous amount of weight gain. And he knows you need to lose weight, but the easiest thing to do is take glucophage or metformin and just continue on your lifestyle habit. And then you're never cured. You're on a drug all your life. You can cure type 2 diabetes by, one, getting down to an ideal body weight. That means you have to eliminate the simple carbohydrates in your eating plan. You need to change your eating plan so you no longer live to eat, but you eat to live. And you get yourself down to an ideal body weight, and then your insulin levels decline, and then you overcome the resistance, and you begin to be able to utilize sugar naturally in your body, and you can eliminate any medication. Some conventional doctors, not only will they put you on some oral drugs trying to control the sugar level, they'll put you on insulin, and insulin is not the problem. It's not that you don't have enough insulin when you have type 2 diabetes. It's really you've got too much insulin and you have insulin resistance at the cells. So you've got to change your eating habits, lower your carbohydrate intake, simple carbohydrates, and that's the breads, pizza, pastas, cookies, cakes, desserts, all those things. You eliminate those, get yourself down to an ideal body weight. Exercise is very important too. And this will help you cure yourself naturally from type 2 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes, unfortunately, you have a person with type 1 diabetes has a damaged pancreas, and the pancreas just doesn't produce any insulin at all. So they're required to take insulin injections to maintain a normal sugar level. So that's the story on diabetes. There's some other things you can do as if you have adult onset diabetes. One very important preparation, natural product is chromium picolinate. Chromium can help you lower your sugar levels naturally, and we recommend that. That's the story on type 2 diabetes, and I want to encourage any of you that currently, and by the way, there's one other thing that can be very important in helping you get down to an ideal body weight, and that's thyroid, natural thyroid hormone replacement. Is a person's thyroid, of course, causes your cells to produce and use energy. If you don't get enough thyroid into your cells have a low metabolic rate, and that causes you to gain weight. And when you gain weight, you're going to have insulin resistance, and you're going to have problems with type 2 diabetes. So thyroid can be a very important adjunctive therapy. Natural thyroid hormone, desiccated thyroid hormone, can be an important adjunctive therapy in the treatment of type 2 diabetes. And I want to encourage you to give us a call if you're having problems with type 2 diabetes, or you have, and there's ways we measure this too. We not only measure your sugar level in your blood, we measure your A1C, which is a measurement of sugar bound to hemoglobin in the blood. And we can see if a person has a predisposition towards developing type 2 diabetes. And that's important for you to know, because that's an indication for you to get yourself down to an ideal body weight. If you want to get yourself healthy and well and get on a path of health and wellness naturally so you have energy and vitality and enthusiasm for life, I want to encourage you to give us a call here at the phone number on the line and talk to one of our new guest consultants, and we'll be glad to get you in. And we'll evaluate you for, if indicated, for airborne and food allergies, for thyroid, for sex hormones, vitamin and mineral supplementation, and a nutritionally balanced eating and exercise program. That whole plan is to get you on a path of health and wellness naturally. So as you mature, you have a better quality of life. And I do want to offer a copy of my book, Hormones, Health, and Happiness, to you. If you'd like a copy of this book, we'll be glad to send it to you free of charge. Just give us a call at the number on the line and tell them you saw the podcast and you'd like a copy of Hormones, Health, and Happiness, and we'll send it to you free of charge. I want you to have the tools to get yourself on a path of health and wellness naturally. And if you would like us to partner with you, we'd count it a privilege to be able to do that. We want to help you be healthy and well so you enjoy a better quality life. I'm Dr. Hotze. Thank you for joining me today.
At Physicians Preference Pharmacy, we understand that the quality of your compounded medications directly affects the way you feel, which is why we believe that your pharmacy should specialize in compounding medications while also delivering extraordinary hospitality and guest service. We believe that both patients and prescribers should accept nothing less than consistency and quality from their compounding pharmacy. This is why we've implemented some of the strictest quality standards in compounding, exceeding standard requirements, achieving PCAB accreditation, which is the Pharmacy Compounding Accreditation Board, an organization that sets the highest standards in compounding pharmacy regarding the safety, cleanliness, and quality of your compounded prescriptions. Because of our commitment to complete health and wellness, we are dedicated to making your medications free of lactose, parabens, artificial sweeteners, and any unnecessary dyes, binders, or fillers present in many other medications, offering you the cleanest products possible.
Information provided on this program is neither intended nor implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice and is not intended to replace the services of a physician, nor does it constitute a doctor-patient relationship. You should not use information from this radio program to diagnose or treat a health problem or disease without consulting with a qualified healthcare provider. If you have or suspect you have an urgent medical problem, promptly contact a professional healthcare provider or call 911. Dr. Hotze's Wellness Revolution advises you to always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified health provider prior to starting any new treatment or with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Any application of the recommendations from this program is at the listener's discretion.